Greetings. I'm Yusuf, and in today's segment, I'll be explaining what you need to know to win the game of God, better known as the game of life. You need to know that in this world, everything is upside down. It's a delusion, everything is flipped around. You need to know that in this world, everything is upside down. It's a delusion, it's flipped around. Example, learning. When you first start learning, it don't feel good. When you first got to start learning math and English and social studies and all that, that don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? But once you learn it, you feel powerful. You feel powerful. You feel like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Learning feels horrible at first. Cheating feel good. Because you're not being, you the one cheating. But it's bad. Cheating bad. Staying faithful feel bad. But it's good. Staying faithful, especially if somebody like you and they voluptuous and fine, and if you're a woman and a big strong man, come, giggling all in you, know what I'm saying, like you or whatever you did, when you staying faithful, that don't feel good. Like you be like, man, sometimes you feel like a sucker. Satan be on side you like, you went out like a sucker. You went out like a sucker, man. You hear me? You be sitting up there looking at your wife like, you better turn up. Looking at your husband like, you better work out, boy. I left that big fine thing for you. You better work out. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But, being faithful is good. That's what God wants. You know what I'm saying? But it don't feel too good. All right. No sex before marriage. Feels bad, but it's good. No sex before marriage feels horrible. You know what I'm saying? And once you start living for God, once then, you ain't had sex in a while, you start feeling like this some bull stuff. This some bull crap. This ain't what's up, man. This is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Yeah, nobody want, you know what I'm saying, do this. But, it's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Until you find the right person and settle down and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Gossip feel good. Popping your stuff on it feel good. You hear me? It feel good, but it's bad. Talking about somebody feel good until that person find out. Now they won't fight. Now they in front of your house. You hear me? In front of your house, won't fight. Energetic. Got tennis on. Tennis tied up tight too. Won't, you know what I'm saying? Won't fight. 3-4 people with them. You in there cooking eggs. You in there early in the morning. You look out the window like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? He out there looking ghetto, hollering. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to go out there and fight street trash. You hear me? That ain't what's up. The Quran says it like this here. In Surah 2:16, it says, fighting is prescribed for you, and you dislike it. It is possible that you dislike a thing which is good for you, but that you love a thing which is bad for you. But God know it and you know it not. You hear me? God said he know it and you know it not. Now, that's letting you know that things are upside down. You know what I'm saying? You say fighting is prescribed for you. Why you say fighting is prescribed for you? Because for the believer, for the righteous, the good brothers, good women, good people tend to be picked on, slandered. Some people assault you with their mouth. Some physically assault you and fight you. And God letting you know, somebody assault you, fight them back. Bible said tooth for a tooth. Quran said, fight them in the same degree and manner that they fight you. Yeah, fight their ass back. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's an art to fighting. There's is an art, because the Bible also says turn the other cheek, and this is also correct. because the devil fights you in two ways. He's the art to his fighting. Another way he fights you is by prompting you. You know what I'm saying? He prompt you. He annoys you, and he try to get you to curse yourself because he know that the energy set up that's the energy is already set up in the world for God hates the aggressor. Whoever the aggressor is, whoever get mad and you know what I'm saying? He don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody trying to annoy you, frustrate you to frustration, you know what I'm saying, and just trying to annoy you, that's the time you turn the other cheek. When it ain't that serious, when you ain't got to kill a person, you ain't got to sneak them and beat them all across the head. You know what I'm saying? Turn the cheek, laugh at them. You know what I'm saying? As you said, like Jesus said, and it said when the people mocked Jesus, he spoke not a word. You know what I'm saying? That make the unbeliever mad for some reason. And make them mad because they set out to get you angry and they failed. So all you got to do is be patient and you can just watch them like they watching you. They're going to get mad. Okay. Other way things is upside down. Rich people. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want the chain. Everybody want a record deal. Everybody want a ball. What if I told you that God, say when he dislikes the unbeliever, he give them more money. He give them more money. Why? So they can forget the message. He explained it like this in the Quran. This is Surah 23:55. Do they think that by consistently providing them with wealth and children, we are accelerating the real good things to them? The fact, however, is they do not understand the reality. And the reality is that wealth and children that make you negligent to God becomes a curse to them. Baby. And their wealth and their children should not, this is Surah 9:85. It says, verse 85, and their wealth and children should not attract you, meaning you shouldn't get jealous of them and their wealth. God only wants to punish them in this world, and that their souls depart while they are still disbelievers. And what if I told you, you know what I'm saying, like, that's what it is. God, when he disliked the unbeliever, he give them more and more and more, because money make you act different. Think about it. When you ain't got no money and you broke, and you won't walk, and you go to the store, sometimes you might go to the store looking like a crackhead. Anything on, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care. Let a big check, that's a money hit. Let a big check come in. Man, you gonna go to turn on music, man, cleaning up, you know what I'm saying, get your hair fixed, you know what I'm saying, hair comb, you know what I'm saying, go to talking different, you know what I'm saying, go to acting different, then you go to thinking, you know what I'm saying. Don't let you get no big money or you get no car or nothing like that, you did. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, do my thing, you know what I'm saying, and then we go pass around this thing, how that I see this whip, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, all that humble stuff going out the window. That's why I say God without money is you need God. You need to pray. You need the humbleness. Why? You need to pray. They got unseen forces that can manipulate you and whisper to you, like when you don't have God. You know, especially when there's money involved. Because money can make you move. You know what I'm saying? Remember I said the word upside down, right? The believer, the person God likes, you know what I'm saying? When God likes a servant, he restricts their money. Meaning he gives to them in measure. Now you're going to have what you want. I mean, you're going to have the things you need and most of the stuff you want. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's bad. I don't think you ain't going to have it if it's bad for you, because he don't want you to destroy yourself. You know what I'm saying? He did. He love you. He just going to give you a measure. You know what I'm saying? He did. Unless they got wealthy people, believers with money, that means he trusts them. He didn't test them already. He give them more. Or they got something to do. They're good. They're a generous person. They always giving. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff to do. They got a lot of children and a lot of, you know. But soon as the children all that fed, you know, everything even out. Yeah. Yeah, you got to notice that. So, what if it says the world is upside down, flipped around? One of the signs that God gave you a brain split in half. The right side control the left side, the whole left side of the body, and the left side control the whole right side of the body. That's a sign. All right? That's a sign. You have to pay attention. Signs are all around you. I said this world is flipped upside down. Now, the believer. Now, what if the people that's got the mansion and chain, yeah, I'm out here flexing all this stuff, and you got all this money, what if that's the people God don't like? And the poor person, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The believing person. You say, why God restrict the believing person money? You know what I'm saying? Because God said if he gives this servant too much money, his servant forget him. Think about it. When you got a whole lot of money, you don't be want to pray. You don't want to go to no church popping out shit. You hear me? Suddenly you got a million things to do. You got buku places to go, huh? You hear me? So what if, you know what I'm saying? We sitting up there looking at see, rich people think when they got money, God love them. God love me. I didn't have a whole lot of money. I be having money. Sometimes you can have a whole lot of money and be miserable. I'm talking about miserable. Can't even enjoy with the stuff you got. You know what I'm saying? You're in a band, you mad in the band every day, all day. Mad at people, cutting up, doing that. You know what I'm saying? You dig? So, so what if, we looking at the rich people and the rich people feeling like, oh, God love me, God didn't bless me with this here, but you don't never pray. And the sick crackhead, the drunk, constantly praying to God, constantly, you know what I'm saying? That's why God did, because they have something to pray about. You know, that's why he do it to him, he did. Then I had to think. He threw Abraham in the fire. Jesus, he was a good person. He healed people. They wanted to kill him. David killed Goliath for Saul. If he wouldn't have killed Goliath, Saul wouldn't have had no kingdom. He wouldn't have been no king. And this man killed Goliath for you, bro. You get jealous how more than try to kill a man, throw a javelin at him. He covered Job with swords, and Job was the most righteous person in his time, in his region. So that make you think, when we sit around and looking at this little homely person, looking, oh, he ain't nothing, you know. That's the people God love. As long as you praying. You know what I'm saying? And y'all like and subscribe to this channel if you like it, what I'm saying. And y'all put in the comments some of the things or some of the ways y'all think this life is switched upside down by the usage.